Celine is here. All right. Hi guys. So this is officially going to be our last. Is Elliot here? Oh my God, Elliot. I'm going to chat him now, but we're going to start.
No.
Is the last
Hi.
always causing problem.
Hi.
Hi, Celine. You're probably the only one that checked your calendar and saw that it's now 8:30 and not 7. It's now 8 p.m. and not 7 p.m., right? You saw the 8 p.m.
For me, it's 7, and in the calendar it was 8. So I was like, I've got time.
Yeah,
No.
that happened to me too. All right, so we're going to start now. Since we worked individually, so it's going to be an individual presentation. So anyone that is ready can start.
Yeah, I can go ahead. Sure. Okay. Screen. Okay. So this week I worked on the issue number 24, which is style the homepage all my lists. And I had to do the styling for the homepage with the fonts and colors respected. The page should be responsive, and the icons are the correct color. So here I have the page. The problem is that there's still the dark mode color to solve. So actually this page should look like with background color white. Okay. And here we have the all my lists page. Here we can select the list. And when we hover, the color changes. And when we hover over the delete button, the icon changes colors also. And then we have the create a new list part. And if we don't introduce a name or something, we get the error messages with the error color. And for the code, it's just the only thing that's changed is the class names to change it for Tailwind. And the only thing I'd say about it is that the icon button is implemented with area label property to show screen readers can read what the button actually does, and also the title property, which when you hover over the button, it shows you what's its intended purposes. So that's all.
Nice. So where did you change? I looked away for a second and then you're already in light mode.
Yeah,
Where
sorry.
did you change the light mode? Do you guys have a button or?
Where did I change what?
The light mode. It was in dark mode.
Okay, so the background. Oh no, the background. It's actually. I just modified the CSS here on the browser, but the color is like this. We have to fix the dark palette so it fits when the browser is in dark mode. Right now, because my browser is in dark mode, it's shown like this, but if it was in light mode, it should be white background. I changed it here.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have a fix for that in your code?
It's
Not
not implemented
yet.
yet, but I think it was going to be just with Tailwind. There is a dark option, so maybe we could do it that way. But I don't think we have talked about it yet.
Okay. So anyone that is coming to your app, if they are on dark mode, it shows black. If they're on light mode, it shows white. So it just takes the browser default. Oh, okay.
It should anyway. I had run into a strange issue here. Because I was wanting to see how it looks like in light mode. I changed my browser to be in light mode, and it still would show me the dark background. So,
yeah, because
just saying.
I think, sorry, but I think it can be for the operating system option also. Maybe comes from there.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look. But now I've made the same changes just for presentation purposes today, like Borja did on the browser, like on the DevTools.
Right. Who is going next?
I can go next if everyone's okay.
All right.
I will share my screen. Mm. Okay. Are you seeing the app right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I work on the styles from the list page. So now we have all the fonts, the inputs, styling, and yes, I guess that's all, the inputs and the fonts and colors from the Figma document. So in the code that was changes on the list page, mainly that, sorry, let me also show you that it's different if you have a list with items or a list without items. So if the list has not items yet, you will see this page with the links to start adding items. In the code, that changes were implemented in that part for the no item lists, and in the second part for the list that already has some items. The most interesting part was in the list item here, where we have a checkbox. So we need to implement some styles for this checkbox. We have this, this is the input type checkbox, and then an SVG, which is actually what we've seen in the screen. So we could implement the styles on the input. Yeah, apart from that, I worked also on the footer of the app, which is at the bottom of the page in all pages. So you can see it here and in the list page. And those changes were implemented in the layout file here. Let me make this a bit bigger. Just when the main ends, I add this footer element with the GitHub link and the links to our LinkedIn profiles. So I think this is all by my side. I don't know if there is any question.
Nope, not from me. Well done.
For the original inputs, the original styling, you remove it by using the opacity property?
Yes,
Okay, okay, okay.
yes. If I come here, we will see opacity 0 here.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, I will go next.
All right.
So I would like to take some time to talk about like the Figma file like we worked on. So what we had done is we had created a mood board to take some inspiration. And we had like a few tests about color that we have done. And after that, we settled to a more like finished visual. So we use this document to style the application.
All right.
So I worked this week on the login
Are you
page.
sharing your screen?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
very. I can do it again. I'm not ready tonight. But wait, really. Okay. Oh, here we are.
Yeah.
So I was saying about the Figma file. So we first had a mood board that we use for inspiration. And then we started creating some example how it would look like with the colors. And afterward, we settled for a more final visual, and we use this one as yeah, to style the app. So this week I worked on the login page, and I also work on the navigation bar. I cannot access it. I have to move this. So
Yes. Yeah.
it's working. So as it was originally in the app to guide the customer, we only give access to the All My List page and to sign up button. So the user can then select a list, and from there he will have access to the list page and to the manage list.
Yeah.
Okay, and for the code. So so on the logging page, if the user is logged in, then he will see the outlet being displayed. But otherwise, it will have the login page. So we have the name, we have a button to sign in, and we added an image. And I would like to say about the button, we changed them. So previously, we just picked up the button from the use authentication from the Firebase file folder here. And we had a button here, but we changed them to only have the interaction with the database, to have the button only on the layout page. And we did this then for every time we need those interaction with the database, with Firebase. So this is for the layout, the login page, and then the navigation bar. So I made a desktop one, and then I create another one for mobile. There is some the content navigation to help us to display only what the user can access depending on which page he is, and the navigation link that is containing the redirection to the page. And I made some component as I was using them in both on the desktop menu and the mobile menu. So we don't repeat the code. Is there any question?
Nope, not for me. Well done.
Okay, then it's my turn. Let me share the screen. Here. Can I? Yeah, it's to my homework. Okay, I have been working on the managed list part of the app. Which, according to the Figma file, we would have the name of the list displayed on top, and encouraging users to add new items and share the list, which we then have, or I have styled in this manner, with some sort of headline, and then the inputs working as I did before, and yeah, let's go to the code. So because I was kind of not quite sure how to get the actual name of the name of the list, when I was using just the list path, it would get me the whole string, like the numbers and letters, and then the actual name. That's why I've been adding this bit of code here just to get the actual name. Might seem a bit random, but that was the way it helped me getting the result I wanted. And I had distributed the whole layout in terms of like as in sections, like the part with the input for the item name and the due date to be one section, and the invite being a separate thing, just to have it semantically divided, if that makes sense. So I mean, there was a bit of a yeah, struggle on my part, I have to admit, with the the labels. Just to essentially make them disappear, because as they was before, it would display the label and then the actual input. Just to make that happen was a bit of a struggle on my end. Yeah, I guess that's on my part really. I just noticed as I was putting up the code for the presentation, I have forgotten to remove the console log. I need to fix that at some point to remove it. Yeah, that's from my part really. Are there any questions?
So by the left, is that your mobile view? Is the page responsive? Because I think the text. Oh,
It should be. I mean, it was on full screen.
so does it look like the texts on this page are smaller than the size of the text in other pages, or is it your system? Oh, it's actually your laptop. Okay. Yeah, this one is smaller. They add new items and share your list with others. I think it's smaller in size than the others. Than the other.
Yeah, I think we will have some work to do to make it like look the same on every page.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow, that's really nice. Well done, guys. You're able to pull this off in 1 week. It's actually nice. And shout out to George. George, you were on fire this week.
Yeah.
You were on fire this week. I couldn't even keep up. Well done.
But I would have loved to have more time to do more comments on the reviews. But yeah, it was best effort. Let's say. Okay. Okay. So
All right. Well done, guys. So what are the action points that you could have? I can suggest that today is Monday. Maybe we can take tomorrow and next tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, to just fine-tune things. Then after that, we conclude by Wednesday. So are there things you have left? Something like that, light mode and dark mode. So if there is no switch to probably like toggle it, I think we should probably leave it in light mode for everyone, whether irrespective of your browser setting. I think that way it will be better because it's not everyone that might be able to go to the network tab or to the developer tools to try to toggle the background. So that would be one action point for me. So are there any outstanding things as regards styling, of course, that you guys still have on your list regarding your app, and what are they?
Yeah, I wrote a couple, but maybe with different priorities. Yeah, one was the one you mentioned about normalizing the test size for all the application. Also normalizing the spacing and dimensions, because since we've been doing each view on our own, maybe the spacing on the elements is different between one view and another. So maybe we could look into that as well. And there is another thing that I'd like to do, if I have time, which is implementing custom dialogues, so they can be styled. So, for example, the alert message that you get when you add a new item or to confirm if you want to delete something, styling that. So I'll make an issue as soon as possible and try to get into that if that's okay.
Is it like 100% CSS? You want to use Tailwind to build? That's the pop-up, right?
It needs to have a custom component. So it's I've implemented this in the past, so I just take what I've done and do that. But it's using the dialog element and then style it with Tailwind.
Okay. So did I miss it, or did you guys take off your loading states? I don't think I've seen that after your styling. Is it still there?
It's still there. But I think we also need it when you log in, because, for example, the issue I had, I try to log in and I come back to the login page, and then I could be in the app. So we need also the loading component when we log in. We have a delay.
Will the loading help there? Because once the Google login page comes and then you click on and it takes you back to the app. Once it takes you back to the app, you're already logged in, but it will take time to update the state. So where will the loading component help in that? Did you get?
Because I think it's weird when you log in and you stay on the login page and you are not directly in the app. And this is weird because you feel, oh, it did not work. But actually it's just taking some time to get you into it. I'm not sure where exactly in the code we will place a loading element, but if we can find where to place it, it will be nice.
Okay, something I'm going to do in order for us to keep track is itemize these things in our group. So the first one is the default BG color. The second one we talked about is normalizing the font sizes and spacing. So the third one is this login situation. Oh, the third one is the pop-up style. I think this is going to be according to priority. Then the fourth one is login, add loader to login. So what else?
Find our logo and app name. We were talking about it yesterday and today.
Logo and app name. You may need to use Figma to design that, right? Or do you want to get one off the internet?
There is this website. You can just it's make logo for you. So I was planning on using this one.
Yeah, ChatGPT based or something like that. Yes.
All right. So what else? Okay. I guess that would be it. So this is according to priority. So we are going to start from the top, and anywhere we are able to get to by Wednesday evening, we'll just leave it at that. Is that okay? Okay. So as usual, yeah.
There is another one. I did notice, for example, we missed an ARIA label element on an input. So we should take some time to go through the code and maybe use a tool to test the accessibility of the website.
Okay. Test accessibility. Okay. Okay. All right. So I guess that's it. For tomorrow and next tomorrow, and then we're done. So since we're already talking about this, I think we should quickly talk about the presentation, and then we can conclude with the retro. So we are still talking about how many people should present, and we are looking at 10 minutes for each team. So I don't think if we only get 10 minutes, all of us, all of you can be able to go around and give each presentation. I'm in a meeting, sorry. Daddy, I'm in a meeting. Sorry about that, my dad just came back. So I'm looking at a situation whereby just probably 2 people can do for the whole team so that you can manage your time better. What do you think? I am saying 2 people because you have the share functionality. So another person should receive, like if the first person starts and then adds someone to their list, another person should be able to share their own screen and then receive the, no, you don't need to receive, you just see it on your page and then you test it out. What do you think? Or is there a way we can make it for everybody to do a presentation?
May I add something now, which also may, because I think it's super interesting the use of Figma. So if we can say something like, we started with the app and show like very quickly the Figma to show that the team proactively went into a design phase and then to implement this styling. No, just to mention, because to me that was very professional and very good. And after that, we can, if we decide the features that we want to show, we can use, as you mentioned, Chiamaka, the share functionality, like to jump from one to the other. Like one starts by doing the login, showing an empty
I actually want
page.
us to, we should probably write it down because now that we are
Yeah.
all together, we are not going to have any sync meeting before then, and it's very easy to forget the functionalities we have. So let's just do it. So we are going, you said we are going to start with brief show of the Figma. This one is not going to take long. Just show them, flash it and flash out.
Exactly.
And then the login page.
Login, then login page showing empty, no list.
That's a signed out page. The signed out page is actually the first place you land. Page to demo login process.
Okay.
And
then the creation of the list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we can add one item.
Then once you create the list, it takes you into the app. You see the list page. And then add items page, showing you adding an item.
Yeah, and with that we have the basic, the basic things. So then what we can do is to show the sharing functionality
Okay, so we could probably just demo the delete and search the filter and delete before going to share. And then once we share, oh, should the second person now do the filter and delete? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can if after the list is shared, if it's deleted in one side, then the first person can come back and show that the items have been checked out. Okay, so with this we have like a full circle. Like we start a list, we add items, we share it, and the other person use the list,
Right.
checks, and then we can briefly show the original, I mean, the starting person that the changes are in both apps, I mean, in both systems.
Shared list. So the second person takes over, shows us the shared list, clicks on the shared list to enter the app. And then demo filter and delete functionalities. And then there's also this other functionality, which is ticking that you've purchased.
Ticking.
Yeah. So this second person should also do that. Tick an item as purchased. All right. Also remember to untick. Remember to untick using Firebase, Firestore. So you just, if you're taking these parts, you should have Firestore open by the side so that you can just pop in and pop out. Just 10 minutes in and out. Yeah. So Collab did we capture everything you built? Because you guys actually did a lot. Is there something we're missing out that I would like to show that day?
May I ask a question?
Mhm.
I'm not quite sure if I mean, I did not hear everything, but what do you mean by remember to untick Firestore?
Okay, so remember, usually you're supposed to tick that you bought an item, and that item is supposed to stay checked until after 24 hours. But there's a way we manipulate it in Firestore to just like fast track things. You don't have to wait for 24 hours. So if you added it today, you can just go and backdate the adding date to yesterday. Do you get? So that 24 hours the item.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
Yeah. All right, so we are not missing anything, right? Is there anything else? Okay.
Maybe if we can also show one person the desktop view and the other person the mobile view.
Yeah.
If that's okay. I mean, as we have made efforts in creating, but I mean, that will be even at the beginning, like, yeah, like the second part, all done with mobile. Starting in, show us the shared list.
Okay. So
But I'm not saying
a demo in mobile view. Is your mobile 100%? Because I would have said just do the demo on 100% web, and then when you're about to close, just flash the mobile responsiveness. Because sometimes things tend to not work as expected on mobile when it's smaller.
Yeah, that depends how confident we are there.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm thinking only in using the developer tools modes of displaying, just that. I mean, not of course not using any device or anything.
All right.
I like the idea of the first person doing it on the web view and the second person the mobile view just in the browser. And we could do a test run before the presentation so we know it's working. If it works, go for it, and otherwise.
Right. Okay. All right. So just as a caveat there, do the demo on mobile view. Okay. So this is just a rough estimate, a rough sketch. So we are going to use this thread to continue talking about it till Sunday. All right. Let's quickly conclude with. I'm going to stop sharing now.
Hey, hello, Elite.
Hi, Elite.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. So does Turkey do the daylight saving? Did your time change?
Actually, actually, the time is changed, and my calendar is not shows correctly. My calendar shows the beginning is not begin.
Yeah.
I checked
No,
twice,
yeah.
but when you write, I was on the traffic actually.
Mhm. Okay.
So sorry, we were
Because of that,
working
I
with the
don't
old
attend.
time. Nobody looked at the calendar to confirm. All right, so we're going to take 5 minutes to fill our rituals, our last rituals, and then we'll come back here to read them out. See you guys. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Actually, the link is correct. I'm not.
Yeah, it's correct for me. That's week 9 ritual, right?
Not enter the view history projects.
I think my keyboard sounds a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, what?
The keyboard, can you hear my keyboard?
No.
I wasn't
Yes?
hearing.
No? Okay.
Does anyone need more time?
Mhm.
Oh,
It's okay.
all right. So I can go in to read them now. Okay. All right. So we're going to start from appreciation, and I'm first. Okay. So for me, I appreciate everyone. We did it. This cohort, if I can say so myself, is probably one of the smoothest cohorts I've ever mentored in. It was very, very smooth. We started off really smoothly. Initially, and it's expected. The beginning is always like, how do we do it? How do we do it? But with this cohort, it was very, very easy to like stabilize. Stabilizing was very, very easy. So, and it took all of us, like, surely you guys, the collabs, you really worked very hard. It shows you're really ready for the tech world, and I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to do well, and we can't wait to start seeing your announcements on LinkedIn, when you're taking over the tech world. So we are really proud of you guys. It turned out well. Yes, it turned out really well. And then I'm also going to shout my fellow mentors out. Everyone brought their A game. Like, we're always ready to jump in and help. And it's always so it's a thing of joy when you mentor with people that are equally as enthusiastic as you. It makes the work a little and a lot, not even a little, a lot enjoyable and a lot easier. So super shout out to you, George and Elite. We really did it, and I'm super proud of all of us. Yeah, I pass it on to George.
Well, I have nothing to add to what you just said, Chamaka. I mean, you explained it very, very well, and yeah, congratulations to all the team, developers and mentors. And I truly believe that you are ready for the IT world. In fact, it would be very nice to pick you as a team. Like, okay, you are now, you know how to work as a team. So yeah, that would be a great addition for any company.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Judith.
Okay, I want to say that I'm happy to be in such an awesome team, as indicated in my bit I've put down there. When I assigned myself to my task, I did not know that I would struggle this week with my day job with the load of it that much. And so I was a bit in a in a how to put it, I really struggled with time. But thankfully with the help of the rest of the team, I was able to finish it. So a huge thank you to everyone involved. But yeah, it's been a pleasure to be working with you all. Mentors included, the mentors were just amazing. Yeah, it's a shame it's gonna conclude at the end of the week. So I wish it could go on.
Yeah, I know. All right, Celine, thank you so much, Judith.
Well, we have done so well this week. I'm honestly impressed. We went from Figma design until like styling the whole app in 1 week. I'm really surprised. I really did not expect us to be so fast. So we pushed PR after PR and they're all being merged. So well done.
Yeah, thank you, Barha.
Just wanted to say thank you very much, team, for all the cohort. You've done such a good work, and it's been a pleasure and very fun working with you. And also thank you very much to the mentors for being there all the way and helping us with everything. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Elite.
Actually, the team is developed very fast and made amazing progress, team. Congratulations. I'm very happy with that.
Thank you, Viviana.
Yeah, mainly the same as Borja. Thank you so much to all, and especially to the mentors for all the support during these weeks. So thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, what went well, Judge Europe?
Yeah, it's also mentioned that the app went from absolute zero styling to super stylish. Of course, there are some rough edges to polish, but it's incredible how well it went. I think just a little bit more and it will be absolutely perfect. So yeah, it went very well.
Yep, Viviana.
Yeah, that I think that choosing Tailwind for the project was a good decision. It was really, yeah, it allowed to make a lot of progress easily. So in 1 week we could do a lot, and myself I learned a lot using Tailwind, so it was a great decision for me.
Yeah, for me, what went well? Everything went well. We were able to, from last week, the other week, you improved your app a lot, performance-wise, and it's already showing on the app. And then this week, you were able to style your app. So, and then shout out to George for how super active he was this week. That really helped things. It made the PRs not to pack up. Made it a lot easier. So thank you so much, Tim. Everything went well. So there's no name on this.
Yeah. I wish you could go back and edit what you just posted, because I was like, no, I forgot my name. So yeah, the Figma was a great idea. Going out or starting into this. In this case with Figma, I know I have a little bit of experience to work to it to get the information I needed from Figma, but actually editing a Figma file, that was a bit of a struggle. So once I was like, okay, I cannot solve how to actually work on it. At least I was trying to give feedback to the team on what my impressions were. So that was the thing with it. But it was a great idea, made things a lot easier. And I'm grateful that we decided to go with Tailwind. I had a little bit of experience with it, but now I've gained a little bit more. So it was a good decision to have made.
Yeah. All right, Baha.
What went well? Well, that we did it almost. We're almost there, but yeah, it's looking very good. And I also enjoy the usage of Tailwind. I hadn't used it yet, and it's a really nice tool. So thank you, team, for proposing that.
Yeah. Yeah. Celine.
Well, I love how everybody jumped into the issues and started styling the app. Like you have a lot of bunch of issue and everybody pick one and start doing something. And at the end, like you really see the teamwork. Like everybody does a little piece and you have this big puzzle. That's really what I like about IG. Like you can all do your pieces and you just put them all together and you have something great.
Yeah. All right, Ellie.
Actually, it was a very good of you to Figma for good communication in the styling. You were able to align very quickly. Actually, this is well.
Yeah. All right, so what could be improved? George.
Yes, can you click on the title because I put that on the description.
Okay.
Maybe it's on the right. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so just a small little detail. So one was that the PR should go to the main branch. I know you decided to use the styling branch like a pre-main place to put the things, but that was a little bit confusing. I would have gone directly with main branch. Okay, but because now we have to do a PR for the main branch.
From styling to
Okay,
me. Yeah.
exactly. Everything should be in the end in the main branch. Another thing was code conventions. For me, it was a little difficult to follow the code, or I find it a little bit strange how the tags were finished in the code. Maybe it's me not knowing exactly or the little details of React that I'm not familiar with, but I think it would be nice to introduce some kind of code convention library to enforce these things. And what else? I saw more dead code that I should have seen. Because you commented out code that was included in the APR, which is not necessary. I mean, I didn't. That's where I wanted to have more time to do this, because if we have had more time, I would have made more comments like please remove this, please. So I think one action that we can, maybe I'm moving this forward a little bit, but one action I would propose is to do a little bit of cleanup of the code and removing console logs, etc.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we
That's
should
it.
really add that to the action points we have. That shouldn't take a lot of time to do.
Okay.
I'm going to put that under normalize the font spacing and remove unused codes. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, George.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, with the console log, as I was trying to indicate, I was a bit rushed, so I was a bit annoyed at myself that slipped. Sorry about that.
No worries, Edith. No worries.
Okay.
These are the kind of minor things in a PR that it does much more harm to a project that the PR is not in the project, that the PR is blocked, that to have a console log just showing one message. I mean, having a console log is nothing, really. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. So for me, what could be improved? A little improvements here and there. We've already listed them out, and we are super confident that before we present the app that everything will be treated. Well done, guys. All right, so Borja, you can go.
Yeah, just some more styling and we're golden. A couple more days and we got it.
Yep.
Yeah, for me it's pretty much the same. The consistency of the styling across the pages, but I have to say, even though we all worked independently on it, it was already like very close. So I don't think that it will take too long.
Yeah, that's very true. It's something I noticed too, that even though different people worked on different pages, almost as if all of you got on a call and did it together. They are very close to looking alike. So yeah, that's true. All right, Celine.
So my comment is also about the consistency of the visual. So I think we could have done it like better before styling, already choosing like the font size and maybe the padding and the with, the general with for element. That could have helped, I think.
Yeah. I think they call it typology or something in the design system. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So, Josh talked about the merging styling into main. When is that going to happen? I'm guessing on Wednesday, when everything is working. Is that correct?
I think we don't have to wait. We can already merge it and from now on push to main. That's also possible.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do that.
So I'm going just for myself, I'm going to paste the hosted link somewhere in the app on this channel and then pin it somewhere. So anyone that wants to be checking can just be checking in, and be following up. All right. So yeah, that's it. For the presentation, I want you guys to kind of think about how it's going to go on that Sunday, but I don't want us to conclude anything. So from Thursday, we can use that thread to talk about who is going to do what, and also when we have more information on how that day is going to be. So for now, we just listed the features that needs to be demoed. Okay, George.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the demo should be, there should be an essay of the demo. That would be good. So, but of course that would need, yeah, that would need some coordination for you guys. And also I would propose, as we talk about having two people talking, which I think it's perfect, but having two people, but also two backups. So we can organize, we can talk in the chat how to do this, but to me it would be safer to have the two people with the two backups, and then each team knows how to do the presentation of his her part. Okay, so in that way we are super safe that on Sunday we will have we will be able to present.
Okay. But I don't get the part about essay. You said
Say, yeah, I mean, to do the demo just once or twice before the real demo.
oh, okay.
A practice run.
Practice, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Probably during the weekend, right? Friday or Saturday.
And we have office hours, right?
Yeah, let's do it during the office hours. When is the office hours? We can do our office. Am I the one hosting? It's been a while I hosted office hours. I think I'm the one, right? Then we can do it on Friday then. Is that okay?
So sounds good.
Sorry, Judith?
Sounds good.
All right. And then we are going to have it in the morning because of Borja. You're working in the evening that day, right?
No, this week I'm on holidays, but the office hours on Friday, are you saying?
Yeah.
If it can be Friday morning or Thursday evening, if you prefer Thursday, because I don't think I will be able to do it on Friday evening, but the rest of the week is fine.
Okay. So Thursday, I'm going to be off completely for that day. So I think Friday will be more favorable for me. Yeah, Friday morning is okay. So I'm going to. Is it okay for everybody? Elite, are you going to come? And George, you're going to come, right?
Yeah, we'll try. It depends on a little bit on the hour, but yeah, we'll try to join.
All right. So it's perfect. So two people are going to be presenters, then two people are going to be the backup, and then the two people that are backup are also going to practice what the presenters are doing in case if anything goes wrong. That's what George meant. And I think it's perfect, so just so we're not stranded that day. So on Friday, we are going to do the demo, what you're going to do on Sunday. You're going to show us that day. So we're going to talk more of it on the thread because we're already 15 minutes out. So is there anything else? So we're going to communicate a lot this week because we're not going to have any other sync meeting. So let's use Slack and talk a lot so that we are on the same page moving forward. All right, thank you so much, guys. And sorry for the time situation at the beginning, yeah, so see you guys, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Please, if there's anything we can do, lengthy recommendation or introducing you to anyone on our network, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.